escalators and stairs and beware of moving vehicles and monitor children.
Hi everyone, this is John. I am at Union Station, about to head out on a long train ride. I've been wanting to do this trip for a while now. It's just been hard picking out a time, places, all that kind of stuff. So this trip isn't just about photography, it's also a vacation. I've just been really busy the last several months and having a couple weeks off now to just not have to be anywhere exactly. The original idea of this trip was when Kodak announced Gold 120. I thought I'd buy a box and just do a train ride and photograph places along the way. But as I was researching it, I noticed a lot of the stops, they're only for a few minutes, and I was like, how exciting could that be? So I thought, like, if you pick a train from, let's say, LA to Chicago, I'm in LA right now, you can just get off and on wherever you want, get back on and get where you get, but it didn't work like that. So it's like when I started adding it up, it started getting a little expensive. For what I'd like to do is stop, places, spend a day, spend a night, that sort of thing. But then I saw Amtrak. They have a rail pass that lasts for a whole month for 10 different rides. It's one price, so you get off and on 10 times. I'm just waiting for the train right now. I've got about an hour to kill. So I'm just moseying around Union Station.
You're welcome. Everybody continue to have a wonderful Monday.
Do you have any tips for someone going to Chicago?
None at all.
None at all?
I don't even know anything about no Chicago.
So a couple videos ago I was debating to bring a folding camera or a Hasselblad camera. The perk about the folding camera, it doesn't take up a lot of space. It does 120 format, it's pretty sharp, all that good stuff, and it's in a compact form. Some of the stops that I'm going to, I'm only going to have a few minutes, and so I'm going to be hopping off the train, running a block or two, getting a picture for places that I've kind of scouted out with Google Maps, and who knows, I might see something else along the way. The idea was to be able to hop off the train, get a picture, and get back on. With the folding camera, it was kind of a trick. So also keep in mind, as I'm making this video, there's people around me, and it's setting off my anxiety talking to a camera and all that stuff. So anyway, so with the folding camera, it's a rangefinder, so I was having to focus with a meter or like a dial that shows the distance. It wasn't really actually focusing. I did one test roll. Maybe I should have done more test rolls, but what I thought was in focus was slightly out of focus, and some shots were in focus. So me being the nitpick, I ended up bringing my Hasselblad. What else? I also did a little poll on Instagram and YouTube on which film to bring. Should I bring color or should I bring black and white? I thought about just bringing one, because just to save space and weight and all that kind of stuff, just to be able to keep things simple. Someone suggested, why not bring both? That requires more thought. Like, okay, bring both. As you can see, I did bring both. I've got more color film than I do black and white, but so to keep things simple, of course, that requires 2 film backs, so I can change simultaneously and do all that kind of stuff. So a little extra weight, but that's okay. Give it a shot. So I'm just waiting now for the train. It's gonna be another couple hours. Go Amtrak. Anyway, I'll see you on the train.
Also, shoes must be worn at all times, and this is for your own safety.
So we're about to pull into Flagstaff and have a 5 to 8 minute stop. But I got 5 minutes to jump off on. Camera's already set up on tripod.
All right, watch your step. It's a step down, isn't it? Thank you. Station right there to the left.
So I got 2 minutes, counting down.
Henderson, Virginia Henderson. And I have 2 kids for the party of 5. Is Daddy, Auntie?
I was hoping the store would be open because I lost my phone charger. So I was looking on Google Maps earlier. Thought there was sort of an interesting building just around the corner. Hopefully it's interesting in person. That bank looks cool. We're gonna have to go for the bank. I can't really get a better angle because of time. So I'm gonna set up over here. Do a little focus right there. Since I can't really get a good angle, I also have to meter. So we're at the 2 minute mark. I'm reading for the highlights. I already have my ISO set. I can go to F16. Go to F16. 200th of a second, so I'll probably go down to 1/25th of a second. So F16 at 1/25th of a second. I'll have the slide out. Make sure I'm in focus. I'm going to add the rail into the photo. firing. Not firing. We're not firing. What's going on? Just want to interject real quick. I had a user error with my film back. On this one particular, when you wind the film or loading the film, you hand crank it to the first frame. When I got to the first frame, I forgot to do one vital step. You're supposed to wind it back one click, and then it triggers this to be ready for photography. I didn't do that, so it didn't fire. Hi everyone, so I made it to Albuquerque. You can cue the Weird Al references. It's funny, on the train, as it's pulling into the station, the conductor, whoever is giving the little snippet of what life is like in Albuquerque, and he said everybody's life is like Breaking Bad. I hope he's joking, but he didn't laugh, so there's that. So I had to go find a convenience store to get a phone charging cable that I lost, and now I'm just kind of looking around for something to eat. One place I was looking to check out is called Three Sisters. They do a lot of community stuff, so I thought I'd go check it out, but it's closed. So yeah, I was looking for a photo, but nothing's really standing out as of yet. I've got about 8 minutes left to get back to the station, so I'm a fat man and I'm hungry, dang it. So I'm trying to find something to eat. Breaking Bad. That's the Breaking Bad alley, supposedly. I don't know, I just made that up. Feels good to be walking around. I love riding on Amtrak, but after a while, after sitting for several hours, my butt starts to hurt. Well, I found food at a market. I didn't really find anything to photograph, but along the way back to the station, I did see a guy walking a dog. He looked pretty cool. His name's Marcel. He just came from the dentist, so his face was a little puffy. I felt bad for him because it looked like it hurt. Anyway, I got to get back on the train. Here's the train. Yep. So I'll see you in the next stop.